Vegan curry noodles, delicious. Let's talk about the new Tennis album. I wanted to talk about this album because I feel like Tennis a lot of the time gets thrown in like the generic indie pop folk people that like they're good but we're not really gonna talk about them, whatever. And I don't think that's true. Especially on this album, I think, you know, maybe some straight couples deserve rights. You know, maybe marriage isn't always bad. That's how I feel about this album. I feel like with this album, they've always had some kind of dream popness to them, but they like went in full force with it, and it really paid off. I think it was great. Maybe I just love dream pop, so like anything that's remotely that, I'm gonna immediately love. But I don't know. I thought this album was really good. I did listen to it once at a park with a bunch of dogs, laying on a blanket as the sun was setting. So maybe it was like the atmosphere made me love it. I don't know. But it's good. Right off the bat, I'll Haunt You. You're reminded, oh, this bitch can sing, and well, and I like hearing it. The whole thing is 30 minutes. It's very consistent, but not like repetitive or boring. I don't know, it was just like a nice little moment, nice little treat. Like just put it on while you're enjoying nature and you're like, amazing. We love it. I don't know. I did say that it sounded a lot like Kate Bush, and I don't mean that in like a rip-off kind of way. You know, if you're making dream pop and someone says you sound like Kate Bush, like that's a good thing, you know? You shouldn't be upset about that. But Echoes, that song Echoes specifically, I was like, oh my god, this sounds exactly like Kate Bush. But I'm okay with it. We love Kate Bush. Overall, the whole album had like a big nostalgia vibe for like 80s dream pop and like 90s indie. But like not in a way, because I've been really anti-nostalgia lately. I think it's like gone full force into one of those like human emotions that capitalism is ruining. So anything that's been like really forced nostalgia, I've kind of been like angry about. The most recent being that one show, like I don't remember what it's called, I Don't Like It Here or something. The whole thing, it like looks like it's 70s, but it's set in modern time, and I'm like, why are we... What's the point of the 70s nostalgia? Like, I loved the 70s, you know, great music, great movies. But what does this have to do with this show? Like, I don't know. Anyways, tangent. I don't get the feeling that this is, like, forced nostalgia. Like, it just... They were making dream pop, which was very popular in that time. And so it does make you think of it, but it's still, like, its own thing. It's still new. So, I don't know. I was happy with it. It's like, you know, again, maybe things that I normally hate sometimes are okay. And I don't hate nostalgia in general, like, whatever. I just think it's been beaten in the ground a lot lately. And people are like, whoa, it's 80s, so it's good, or whoa, it's 70s, so it's good, or we love the 90s. And it's frustrating me. I think Thor Ragnarok was like the peak of that, because that whole thing was like 80s aesthetic. And for what? And for what? So after that I was like, I can't do this anymore, I'm upset. But that being said, this album doesn't do that, haha. I don't know, I don't have much to say about it critically other than like it's just a really solid dream pop album. It's a really solid indie album, and I wanted to talk about it because again I feel like Tennis is like, everyone likes Tennis, whatever, but they're just like avant teens, indie, we don't care. They kind of get thrown into that category and I don't think they belong there. Especially with Tinder as a Tomb, that song was like really surf poppy. Which, again, I love surf pop. I love pop in general. It's fun. But Dream and Surf are a special kind. That was loud. That I really love. Lyrically, it's about them, like, you know, being in love. That's great. Happy for you. I had a friend go to their show in Dallas. Like, I don't know how he got tickets, but he was like, oh, everyone here looks annoying, and, like, this band looks annoying, and I don't want to be here. And then after the show, he was like, okay, they were really good. They sold me. I was like, see? It's, like, the whole culture around it. Not the whole culture around it. Like, I don't know. I feel like there's a stereotype of, like, they fit here, but they shouldn't. They're good. Throw away your biases is all I'm saying. Your K-pop biases. And allow yourself to enjoy things. Even if they are stereotypical, that doesn't mean they're bad. You know? That's all I really have to say. There was another artist that I felt like this really sounded like, but I couldn't put my finger on it. Like, I couldn't. I listened to this album like 5 times. And I still was like, maybe it's like Cocktail Twins, but not lyrically, just like, you know, musically. But I still couldn't really pinpoint it. So if you figure it out, let me know. Because I don't know. But yeah, it's 30 minutes. Listen to it while you're driving. Listen to it while you're crying in the bathtub. It's good. It's a good listen. It's a good song. Tennis is talented, and they keep proving that. And we should be praising them because they deserve it. My sister made me go to a cycling class yesterday, and my body hurts very badly today. But that's besides the point. 8 out of 10. Listen to it. Stan Luna. Goodbye.